What's up, guys? Um, wow, today was a little bit better than yesterday, huh? I just wanted to go over a couple things with you, talk about a few things, some moves that I made outside of the crypto world, all from the crypto world though. So I took my first step into the real estate market. I closed next week on a piece of property. This is all possible because of my investments in cryptocurrency. I'm also playing around with technology here. I downloaded some software so I can actually go over the charts and show you guys how I actually look at my charts. So, gotta get that out of there. Ah, little hustler advertisement. That's amazing. Um, so, what I typically do here is, this is Bitcoin, right? So right now, and typically for the most part, unless we're in an altcoin season, everything follows Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin drops, everything else drops. So what I try to look for here, this is actually Robinhood. It's one of the easier charts to go by, and if you're not like a day trading or leveraging or short selling or anything, Robinhood is okay for beginners. I also have other apps that I use. They're real confusing. There's numbers everywhere, and half the time I don't even know what I'm doing. So this is usually the chart that I look at. This right here is Bitcoin. It's the expanded one on a hard on a PC. I go to the 1-day wick right here, and basically when you can see all in here that this is all crazy up and down, up and down, up and down for the whole day. It starts to get a little bit more steadier once these lines start to straighten out. If you notice, every time these lines touch, especially the 20-day and the 50-day moving average, that's when you get drastic ups and downs. This is what big day traders look at. So the 200-day, these are the moving averages over here. So you got the 20-day, the 50-day, and the 200-day. Yellow, different color codes. I have yellow, pink, and orange. You want them going from the lowest number to the highest number. This is the chart. It's easier to read than the wick, the candlesticks, if you're just starting out. So when there are three untangled lines going in a steady direction, that's what I look for. You can actually watch these lines go. You can click back to live. The lines don't really coincide with each other, from live to day to 1 week to 1 month. It gets a little confusing. So I stay on the 1 day, and I'll click back to the live just to see what's going on. You're going to look down here. I don't really follow trends on this whole day. I just look here. I don't pay attention to the to the moving averages or anything. But you can actually watch this line bounce back up or cut through, and then scroll back to the day. This changes. I believe it's every minute. No, every 5 minutes it updates. So if you scroll through, if you look down at the bottom here, it gives you the time. So you can watch the patterns for the day. If you want to know how strong the market is, if we're in a bull market and it's time to just sit and hold, you can watch this chart go up and down. When it starts to come down, if it bounces off the 20-day moving average and goes back up, we're probably going to spike back up, at least in the short term anyway. If you start noticing that it cut through this and it cut through that, and if it starts getting down to that 200-day moving average, that's when you don't ever want the line to hit the 200-day moving average. That's what happened yesterday. Once it goes below that, it's going to skyrocket down. We haven't touched that 200-day moving average since 2018. The last few weeks on the weekly closeouts, it's dropped below it, as you can see. So that's just the way I read charts. Simply, I mean, I could go into more patterns, but I'm just trying to keep it simple for you guys, just to get used to it. So when you see, you can see what you're looking at. And then this is the RSI. This is the relative strength index. right? And this is how many people are buying at the time. So you see this coincides with this. If it's above 60, that's strong. That means people are buying. When it starts getting low, if we look at the 1 week and look at yesterday, you can see where it's dropped really hard and really far, and you can see people were selling. Nobody was buying. I could be wrong on this. This is just my opinion on stuff. I'm self-taught in a lot of this and just watching YouTube videos like this one. Let's look at, this is my Coinbase watch list. I own the top 1, 2, 3, 4. I own the top 4 or 5, depending which way you look at it, because I turned all my Ethereum 1 into my Ethereum 2 and I'm staking it, and I get a 6% APR back on that because I'm staking it and it's locked in until ETH2 comes out. Cardano and XRP, I don't sell those either. They just sit there. New Cipher, I just had a few dollars laying around left over in my Coinbase cash, so I picked a low market cap coin and I just threw, I think it was like $50 in there, and I'm just sitting on it. I don't know anything about it. I just, just bought it. So, and then also I watched these. I own Dogecoin, I own Shiba Inu, Bitcoin I don't own, but I just like to see. You can see we're all in the green here, right? We've had a strong day. People are buying. We shook out all the weak hands, and people are jumping back in and bought that dip. Raven coin is the coin that I mine. It's very, very low. It's only worth 10 cents a coin right now. I'm probably losing money on that, but it's fun to watch my computer systems actually generate cryptocurrencies, and who knows what's going to happen in the future. I just let that run in the background. So that's where I'm at. The market looks good. There's a lot of FUD going around. FUD, like derogatory stuff about Elon Musk, about the SEC, about China, and that's why everybody's scared. But it seems like that the fear is starting to go away. The fear is starting to settle down a little bit, and who knows? It's a volatile market. I pulled a majority of my Robinhood account out today, not at a loss. For my initial investment over 7-8 months ago, but I definitely took a beating on pulling my money out. I'm still in the green overall, but short term, to me, it looked like a loss because of that big dip yesterday. So I can go ahead and close on this property, and I'm going to start making videos about the property and the process for that. So I paid a very small amount of money in comparison. And I'm going to start working on it. I'm going to start making videos about how to save money doing work yourself, or the process. I'm just keeping it real simple. So I'll keep you guys up to date on that, and eventually one day I'm gonna pull up my stocks and show you guys when I take profits from here, or if I have a good week and I make a lot of money on Robinhood, I will actually pull that money out and stick it into my long-term investing through my bank for my stocks. That's long-term for me. That bank probably is not going anywhere. Who knows what Robinhood does, and it crashes and stops people from buying and selling, but I don't sell those stocks either. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment down below if there's anything you guys want to see that maybe I can touch on, or even just anything I can add to the channel. I'm trying to play around with the graphics. Hopefully you guys like this. It was informative. Keep it simple, guys. I'll talk to you later.